No, no, no. Human to human transmission is occurring. The primary person who is coming, he is infecting other people.
Right.
But surface to human transmission is not occurring. That
surface to human. So I stand corrected.
Sometimes we say, I don't know from where it is coming. That is community spread. Community spread hasn't occurred. In case community spread comes, then we are in trouble. Then the mitigation process will start. And our precautions will change. At this moment, we have limited cases, limited contact. We should be able to contain. Now, government has taken a right step of isolating the country so that the import of new virus in the country, if you stop that, the current virus status, we should be able to tackle that. Now, if you see a beauty in this curve in Delhi, there was a spike on 4th, and then there was a spike on 10th, then there was a spike on 12th. So this was expected. Doubling time is between 5 to 7 days. So all those which came on 4th, if the doubling time is say 7 days, that means between 10th and 12th, number of the second wave was expected. And this wave means there is no super spreader. Super spreader would cause a doubling rate within a day. Suppose tomorrow you get suddenly the number becomes 160, I am worried. If after 6 days again, that means if today is 13 or 19th, if I see the cases becoming doubling, I'm not worried. But if the number doubles tomorrow in one day, then I know somewhere I'm missing the community spread. So doubling rate of 5.8 days is expected. Not to worry, not to panic. So if tomorrow, even tomorrow, if I get 10 or 15 new cases, that's expected. But doubling in one day, as happened in South Korea, or tripling in 3 days, in South Korea, the number tripled in 3 days. That is a cause of worry. But even South Korea, the mortality is less than 0.7%. They have been able to tackle and manage these cases.
Correct. Now, is this also true that about 90% of the cases are all mild infections? Now, how do you differentiate between a mild, a severe case, and who are these super spreaders? Are they amongst us? And in India, what is the gestation period, sir? Sorry, 3-4 questions coming your way at the same time.
If you have fever with cough and breathlessness, you are still mild. If that breathlessness is non-oxygen dependent, it is severe, but yet it is reversible. But if you are oxygen dependent, then it is serious. And if you are ventilator dependent, then you are critical. The methodology is very simple. SpO2 monitoring is done to classify and differentiate severe from critical. Severe can also recover, provided you are not ventilator dependent. Once you are ventilator dependent, then also you can recover, provided we have adequate ventilators in the country. At this moment, the country needs to buy adequate stock of oxygen meter, which is called SpO2 meter, which is supposed to be in every emergency room, and adequate number of BiPAP machines, which is called as non-invasive ventilators. And with the prediction of today, if maximum number of patients in India would not cross 22,000, if we become like China, Italy and others. Otherwise, the number will not go more than 1,300 or more than 130. We may stop every like that. And even if the number crosses 20,000, 20% of them, that means 4,000 will be serious. And managing 4,000 cases in India at any given time, we have cases in Muzaffarpur, we have cases in everywhere we get cases where 4,000 can be managed even in one single state. The government has to be prepared. Every hospital has to be ready with 10 extra beds as a POTA cabin if they don't have availability. Non-invasive ventilators should be available. But I don't think so the catastrophe will come, because we already have, India already is 2.5 months ahead of China. Because the infection has come to us, has given us 2.5 months to learn, to research, to understand, to try, to rule out serious cases and how to manage.